Yeah, great, awesome. But I'm not a piece of shit. Like, we've got about an hour and a half for me to talk about it. And that's it. And then we just probably, maybe we go and take a shower and we brush our teeth. It's like a normal human being, by the way. Yeah, so like we've been talking about like, yeah, it's great. You know, people like to separate me because I sit here and I sit in front of my shit and I just fucking smoke weed and I drink and shit. Absolutely. I'm with you. I'm with you, dude. I'm with you. Like, not really a lot to do. We can't come home and just like crack open. Absolutely not. What we're doing is winning, and probably I spent too much money tonight. Not even $100, but still, you know what I mean? It's never killed us. We've never sat there and been a piece of shit. Literally. We've made things happen. Why am I even in this gosh darn house then? Like, I don't pay shit? So I'm just a fucking simp body, little piece of shit? Maybe. But I still pay money. Monies. There's a lot of monies that go places that I don't. For this thing. And my car. And all of that shit. And do you want me to sit here and say, like, I've got all my shit together? This is the thing. Can I talk about it? Let's crack into it. So, being a female to male trans man, right? I never thought, I'm always like, I'm different, right? Like, I do my different things. It's kind of toxic a little bit on this channel. We've been doing a lot of things that maybe the LGBT, like, fucking, like, whoever I look up to really doesn't fucking agree with at this point. But what I will say is I still watch them on there, and I comment on there, and there's this thing that by the way, I don't have to shout out any channels, doesn't matter, but he's like, oh, we don't need top surgery. He's way more built than I am. He is absolutely the epitome of fucking, like, here we are going on the fucking route of just being fucking super fucking Saiyan, right? I get that. And he thought that he didn't need top surgery. But here I am just following my shit. Got my top surgery shit. And you know what? He was able to, when he decided he wanted top surgery, it was only months from being a YouTube influencer on his trans things and what he talks about. I'll say it. Yeah, Devin Spears. And he is great. Everything that you know what? He's a very, like, abrasive. He's not a very soft, he's funny, but he's also a very abrasive, he's not a toxic mask, like, I think that I might get triggered a little bit just because it's like the way that he talks. It's like if people have options, like, yeah, I can do as many fucking chest presses and bench presses. These things aren't going away. You know what I'm saying? And like I can throw some weight around, and I just feel like it's just like kind of like a thing where it's like, you know what I mean, where it's just like, oh, and then good for him, great, like you were always, you weren't ever like fucking like fat, you know what I mean, obese, you know what I'm saying. And Alex Talinka, if you want to talk about it honestly, not to call him out, because he's goals on top of goals on top of goals, and at the end of the day there is absolutely no reason, because you have AJ Hallbrook also that has, and it's just, and then, but what it made me think is like, like he's talking about like, oh, I want, here and cut here, so my fucking pecs, when I grow them out, will fucking cover the scar. And I'm just like, I can't see any of that, because like I have huge tits always, and you might have had triple D's or whatever. I had G's. I had G's. And so like I can't see that. But if you want to fill it, like you can fill it under there. And I would hope that at the end of the day that I told my surgeon, I was like, what do you want me to say? I was overweight. The pictures that he got then are not the pictures that he would get now. And of course, like there's consults and more things that I need to go through, and he's going to see my body. And I think at that point what happened was, there's just a person that is a YouTube influencer that is an awesome person that has focused their channel on that, and they have thousands of views and thousands of subscribers. And he got his shit real quick, and he's getting it in November. And I sat there and waited and did all this fucking shit, and I'm getting my shit in December, and it's still just working hard. It's just like a fucking like toss up. Like, as much as you want to talk about like, yeah, I'm built here and this and that, yeah, you also get paid to probably just do that. Like, you were probably fit when you were younger, but that doesn't, it's not conducive to the life that you're living right now. As much time as you can put into your whole body, you literally have talked about it. You were here doing this job, and it's not that he didn't work. This is not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that I get a little bit triggered at the way that he just announces things. And it's probably just me. But I'm not weak, and it's not that I don't have a chest under there. It's just that my biological, my breasts, I developed before all of my friends. Like, my breasts are huge. I can sit there and do fucking, motherfucking, like, bench presses for a fucking year, and they're not gonna go away. It's never gonna be a choice whether I can get keyhole or not. It's always gonna be, double incision, But, like, what he did do is, like, allude me to the fact that maybe with what I do have under there, maybe I have a option of, like, because, like, maybe I don't know, I'm not the skinniest. Like, you do talk shit, like, yeah, I'm not the skinniest of people, but I'm also, I don't think that you guys have gotten, well, if you can, yeah, if you look at me when I first started streaming, when I tapped out Cheeto and all that, I was big. I was a big motherfucker, dude, and we've lost a lot of weight since then, but we've gained a lot of muscle, and it's hard to, like, when we sit there and, like, we look a lot smaller, but we're like 175, 176 on the scale. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, like, I'm a lot smaller than I was then, but I'm still, like, the same weight, that's muscle. Like, I'm sorry, but like it's not like this weight loss thing has been happening since like 2017, 2018. I don't know when it happened, bro. You know, all I remember is like when we were going out, rest in peace, Dan. We would go to, I remember like a fucking Thanksgiving, and I sat there and I did a jog before the whole shit, and I was way, I remember going to maybe, was it EDC 2018 at like, and this is the thing, I didn't even stream, and I was getting hate in the Facebook group chats for EDC for showing my salads. And this is, you guys want to sit there and like I've always gotten shit, but like I will say I am at a level of where I have muscle and I have a lot of it's not fat, it's just extra skin, like it's flabby, like flappy, but I'm not at that point. Like all it would take, and this is why I'm doing, like yesterday I did 2.4 fucking miles jogging out of nowhere, and I can do that because I did that. It started with cardio, and so I did that, and I impressed myself. When I started, I was like, wow, where the stride was different. It was no longer like the stride at where we're like how we're like carrying ourselves, and then the next level of where we're pushing ourselves was just like different. And I'm lighter now. I'm just lighter, so it was different to feel like jogging. And I can't even imagine without tits. Like, jogging without tits, amazing. Great, let's go. Hello, where is everyone? Edward Kim. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, dude. Sorry, man. It's $1. It is $1. If you do want to donate, anything at this point is kind of just like up, and it's going immediately to all of my funds. It's not that like I'm rich, dude. But we made a connection at that second job that has unlocked better paying jobs at the end of the day. When you have certifications, I've seen it. A trucking company flew me out, paid for everything, didn't work out. I literally was 1,000 and something miles away from getting my own truck, and it's just, yeah, there's a lot of questions still there for me, to be honest. If you want to know, truthfully, because I passed all my tests in a day. I think I had a really bad trainer. Not anything towards him. He's a great trucker himself. But I'm like his first like TNT, like fucking like whatever. And he's really big, and it's not something like me where we can just jump out of the truck and fucking, we don't sleep with he had a sleep apnea machine. Like, that's who you paired me up with? I'm not. Yes, back then I was a lot bigger than I am now. And I got a lot bigger on that gosh darn fucking truck. You know what I'm talking about? But there's ways to survive on these gosh darn fucking trucks. And it's not that I was bad at it. I just don't think that I had a very good, it wasn't for me at that time. And it just wasn't for me at that time. The trainer was not a help. But I can't say that I would have, maybe I would. I don't know. Fuck. You know, he's fat, dude. And I'm cold. We're in the mountains and it's like fucking 30 degrees and he has the AC on and it was not fun. It wasn't a great time. There was things that were fun, honestly, to see it. You know, I went in December. I thought that I was taking the advantage of going to trucking school in December and driving in the winter, which honestly is a very good thing to do if you can do it, you know. And I got, the whole time, what was fucked up is we're sitting there, and this is what it was. I was out there in a different state, and I was and they paid for the hotel room, and I was waking up, and I'd have to go on this fucking shuttle that would take us to the fucking trucking place of the fucking shit, right? And then we would fucking do our, like, we would sit there every day, and we would, you know, we would start, like, kind of like in almost like what would look like a classroom, you know, with desks and chairs, and we would assemble, and there were things that happened in that classroom as far as, like, trip planning. We had a whole fucking thing, and on that, and just fucking everything, and what happened was, like, the whole time that I'm sitting there and connecting, I connected with this one black dude, and we're, like, working on our pre-trip together. We're getting all of our, and you know what? I had my pre-trip down to a T. And it was only to where they threw that fucking shit there. I can't even remember. I thought they did the fucking trailer on me, and I was trying to do the back wheels of the whatever. But that wasn't the problem. I passed all of my fucking tests in one day. But as we're sitting there and talking about it before all of this shit happened, we're just sitting there joking about, oh, imagine we get a fat ass fucking trucker that fucking is trying to fucking, like, train us and fucking sit there, and he's fat as fuck, and he just has the AC on. It was literally exactly what I got. And before TNT, when we're sitting there and trying to drive, it was at a situation where I was tired. I was tired as fuck. And what it should have been is where it was a new trainer. It was just, it's fucked up because it's one of those big companies that they're all going there, and you don't get, like, at that point when you're talking about, are trainers in there for the money or not, I think that you have a situation you might need to tone it down a little bit. And as much as my trainer liked to say that he wasn't in it for the money, like, you got more of a bonus for me for passing all of my tests in a fucking same day than I got a 250 bonus. Imagine what he got. Imagine what he's getting. Because he was he was a owner operator. He wasn't I'm getting trained under somebody that I literally can't even be an owner operator or a leaser for a trucking company living in California, and you have me under this person that is choosing where he can go and get his fuel, choosing and all of this different shit, and, like, I gotta be trained. Like, I literally got trained on a Peterbilt, and we're getting fucking trained on fucking, like, Freightliners. There was disc brakes, I'm just saying, like, did I get trained under Peterbilt? There's an influx of people going into these companies, and I think that you're very, very lucky if you get somebody. Maybe I'm wrong, but I got the fucking, and he's not a bad truck driver. He's just not a good trainer. You need to be awake. I shouldn't be waking you up. You're sleeping with the sleep apnea machine. My mom had... What are you talking about? Of course you're fucking tired. Your leg hurts and shit. Like, I've got to adjust the seats to some fucking, like... And I still was able to pass those tests. Was it that we had was it conducive to our training of what was, like, it was not great. The pad time that we had was fucking horrible. Because, yeah, out there in, what, you want me to leak it? Yeah, Missouri. It's rainy and it's fucking not good, and he didn't want to be outside, and he's fat and his fucking knees hurt and all of this shit. Getting in and out of the truck is a fucking problem. Our pad time was not great. It was... I was trying so fucking hard to be out there. Chat. And we passed all of our tests. We trifected at the end of the day. I pulled that fucking... At the time of my test, I was more comfortable with parallel parking a semi than alley docking. And what did I get? Alley docking. And what did the fucking... We went and we did our little driving through fucking, Missouri with their little fucking shed or whatever. And on this thing that we thought, like, the driving part was gonna go on, it was the complete opposite. Now I'm driving. When we got up to that fucking light and he said left, I was like, okay. All the driving on all of the streets, all of that shit goes out the fucking window. Now I don't even know where the fuck I'm driving at. All of the signs that I practiced for, still passed it. Oh, yeah. Now, let me get into what happened tonight. So, it was probably a mistake. Are you a mistake? It's probably a mistake. Look. I'm just sitting here. We aren't probably gonna drink after, tomorrow and the celebration of life and everything. It's gonna be probably a long time here from out. Like, we don't plan on... I might buy... we're not gonna get 14 grams. We'll probably buy, like, maybe 7. Like, a fucking quarter. From our journey on from now. And today what happened is streaming... is you guys think that I don't look at chat and all this shit. What happened is I went to fucking... I'm still wearing this gosh darn fucking thing on my fucking head. I went to Medieval Times with a fucking viewer. Yeah. You guys want to say, oh, it's a fucking guy. No, it was 2 chicks. And she was hot. And I should have fucking kissed her. And I'll probably never fucking get another chance ever because she's fucking Australian. It's weird. It's very weird. My childhood girlfriend went out as a chef to Australia and fucking cooked up. Bro, what you have to deal with in Australia? Oh, you want to know what I learned? Do you know how we have Lassie in America? They have Skippy. Is it Skippy? They have Skippy the fucking kangaroo, dude. Literally, it's the fucking same shit. Too drunk to read? Well, I had a very good time at Medieval Times. Thank you, shake it, shake it, shake it, shine. I didn't want to like believe it, because like I got like a lot of haters, you know. And for somebody just to pop up and say, oh yeah, my friend fucking like, dude, I ate all of that gosh darn shit. I fucked up. I poured the soup before I was supposed to pour the soup. I was like, is there bread coming? And there was bread. And you know what? Our blue motherfucker lost. He lost, dude. And you know what was funny? Is because Medieval Times always reminds me of Cable Guy. She was a great chick. That chick in chat, she's great. We like, yeah, fucking Cable Guy, dude. Red Knight going down. Down, down, down. And like the fucking with the skin, dude. Like the fucking like, hello, Gladys. Like, by the way, you can eat with your fingers in your hands. And also, the Museum of Torture is now something that I think that you have to pay for. It was something that you just went to Medieval Times and you got. Maybe, I don't know, maybe my mom paid for that extra shit when I went as a kid. But that shit was just something that when you were walking through it in a line, I felt like, that was what you were looking at. And now it is a museum of torture that you have to pay extra for, by the way. I think that I was talking about that before I went to Medieval Times. It was a great show. I spent more money than I think that I should have, but I think that I did the right thing. And I think that we had a great time. I always win. I always win. She was trying to pay for the drinks. I probably should have let her pay for the drinks. But I just wanted to do it. Because that's kind of like, you know, like, fuck that. You invited me out. At the end of the day, when I did the math, I'm like, if I would have came up, what is the tickets to there? $100. I didn't pay that much more in drinks. So, like, you know what I mean? I kind of paid for my own ticket, but what I did have was a good, really good time, and it was funny. And you guys got scammed, and you guys didn't get to see it. So, fuck you guys, dude. Yes, when I turned off my stream and I left, I went to Medieval Times. Yep, I enjoy talking to myself. I enjoy talking to myself. That's what I do. Yeah. We're getting pressed. Dude, we should be watching the challenge. Hey, any of you guys have, like, cable? Can I get you guys to give me your fucking sign and shit so I can watch MTV The Challenge, please? You're a delusional piece of shit for even being here watching and not providing anything else except sitting here and talking shit. Seems really weird to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. I don't know, dude. Collect Pokemon. Oh, we have things. You guys are an Australian fucking phenomenon. Oh, did I put... Oh, okay, yeah, sorry. I don't know what you want from me, dude. You guys are assholes.
Action. Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah, dude. What are you guys saying?
Oh my god. Oh. Okay, Special Olympics.
Well, did we not exercise? Break the drywall. I can't do that. A super good Molly. I want an 8th. I'll be home Saturday. I need it. Fucker. I need it, bitch. I need that shit. Dude, I'm literally gonna fucking unmod this bitch. Who is Reformed Stoic? I don't like it. I have bad vibes about the mod. Yeah, talk about me. Hi. So what we're gonna do is just enjoy the fact that, like, our fucking, what happened is even our fucking second string warrior didn't even fucking win, dude. He got busted out, but I got to meet all of the king. I got to meet the king. And Andy Dick, I told him about Andy Dick and he didn't understand, but like, he should know that Andy Dick played his shit in motherfucking Cable Guy, and that is absolutely not. If they were to have asked Andy Dick to ride a horse around, he probably would have fell off of it. You guys are assholes, dude. Let's come out here, man. People want to meet me and shit. You guys are haters, because you know what? You guys are just like, well, you want to box me and shit? How about come out here and run some laps? Let's run some laps. Where's Adam? Yeah, bring him over here. No, I don't need to box him. Let him sit there and try to put me through whatever he thinks made him an alpha. Let's do that. Is it jogging? Is it push-ups? And at the end of the day, how much heart can you teach somebody? You ain't getting nothing but, you know what? Yeah. Oh yeah, my pull-ups are fucking shit. You know what? I ain't never fucking been able to do a pull-up in my gosh darn fucking life. And I'm lifting up, you guys say I'm fat, right? And I can lift that weight up, though. Let's figure out what side of the fence we want to play on. Because you literally see me lift weight. Yeah, probably not a good pull-up, but did I lift it? Do you know how much back working out it took to get there? And when I listen to these people, it's all things that I figured out on my own. Of course, lat pull-downs are going to make you good at doing pull-ups. Rowing, if you can row your own weight, you probably could lift your own weight. Squats are something that I don't delve into. But I can also jog 2.4 miles in what? Like, my mile is at 10. You've seen it on Instagram. 10 minutes. We can get to 9. We can get to 8. We've just got to push ourselves even harder. And it's going to suck. And it's just the brain that tells you that you cannot do this. This hurts. At the end of the day, it's going to fucking hurt. Anything that you, like, literally, if it's not physical, it's going to be mental. It's going to be fucking something. Like, if it's worth fucking getting, it's not going to be easy. And at this point, yeah, I don't think that I'm natty at my testosterone levels, because I got them back. Definitely not in the 900 zone. We are able to put on tons of muscle right now. Tons of muscle. The creatine levels, all of my levels are great. The only level I will tell you, to be honest, truthfully, right now on chat, is that, was it EFGR? Though that was high. And I looked it up, it would link to kidney disease. But we also have not been like, this was after we went to go and do these gosh darn tests the day after all of the fucking like bullshit. Or was, no. That was the week before. The Monday of just drinking. Literally. It is literally just drinking. And then what we're doing now is cooking our own food. Drinking like, oh, what are we at? 30 ounces left. And it isn't a full gallon. You've got about that much left in a fucking gallon after we drink this shit. But when the doctor told me her analysis of it, everything was functioning well. Now, what I did do was up my own testosterone levels from a 0.45 to a 0.50. So what I will do, I don't necessarily need them to be that high at 1,000 something. I will take them back down tomorrow to about a 0.45 of what was the actual dose. But like, we've just been taking a little bit more because our fucking PCP, we haven't been in contact with them, and then we've literally been going up as like 0.5 every single fucking time we talk to them. So I thought maybe 0.5 was where we're going to be at, but I don't think that we need to be at 0.5 because I think that our testosterone levels as just a biological woman were pretty high already, and so I think 0.45 would be good for now. What do you want me to read? The negative shit? Say something. I'm looking. Do you want my attention? Do you all think that taxpayers should have to pay this necessary transition from female to male? Okay, great. Have you had a tax write-out of everything that your taxes go to? Do you know where they go? Okay. Let me know where all of your taxes go, because I think that is kind of how you do it, right? You kind of like read the room, kind of understand of like what everything is, and then make your judgment. You don't even know where your taxes are going. You don't even know where they're going. They say this, and that. Okay, great. Well, oh yeah, they pay for this and this and that. Well, give me a fucking paper, and then you sit there and you can pick out of what you don't agree with, and at the same time, is it gonna fucking matter? You think that this is the worst of what you pay for? Sick individual, dude. You live in America and you think that your tax money is the fucking worst spent on somebody trying to live their life? Maybe for, toxic people, horrible people are everywhere, but that's not me. Let's see the tax lists of everything that your taxes go to, and then come back to me. It's unnecessary. So now you're going on your own personal beliefs. Don't bring in taxes and paying for it because you don't even know where the fuck your money goes. How about that? You want to have your personal belief on what you think is right or not? Great. Everybody has that on your living now. Do you think somebody agrees with you? Absolutely not. You think as you sit here and judge me that everybody is just like, oh yeah, we're just going to ride that fucking... You are also looked at as a piece of shit somewhere in the world. Believe that. Believe that. You think that you're perfect? That you think that you got it all fucking planned out for your life? I don't need tax write-offs for people. This is the thing. What is fueling the abortion thing? You think it's really money and where people are caring about where their money is going? How many times do you go out and you spend money and you check exactly every single time that you spend money in your bank account? And if they overcharged you, or if they, whatever, undercharged you, or maybe like you negated a fucking charge, and then how many people pay that much attention to the bank account that they have right now? Let's talk about that. And then you're worried about where your taxes go? Yeah, this is only one spot, bitch. How about realize all the other things that you pay for? And what really brings you over to this shit that makes you fight, oh, you're taxing my money, is how your opinion Go and put your opinion somewhere else. Do you know that there's children fucking dying of hunger in this country, and you're sitting here fucking worried about me? Go and feed your community. What do you do in your community? Do you feed the homeless? What do you do? What have you done? Have you volunteered? What have you done? So you want money to go where? Where else do you want it to go to? Why is it so complicated? So what? So you rather what? So what are you paying for? Where does your tax money go to, Denny? I need a list. Since you think that you are so educated on where your money, and you think that your opinion on what I'm doing in my life is going to matter on where your money is going to go to, you're a bitch. If you live in the United States, you pay for shit that you don't even, it doesn't even fucking matter, and that's how it goes. And the people that are fucking literally, at least I don't have fucking 5 kids that are out there living in the fucking system. At least I have a job. At least I have a brain to sit there and understand shit. I'm really not that mentally ill as you like to fucking call me. I'm actually pretty legit. And what it is this toxic community is trying to make me believe something that isn't true. I'll give you what you want to see, but that doesn't make me be this fucking facade. And then here we go with fucking tax money. Like, I'm a fucking face on a fucking screen and you're talking about tax money? When's the last... Bro! Really? And you want to go and watch Blade, though. You want to go and watch Blade? Your tax money also goes to every other streamer, by the way. And every other thing. And all the cops that press you. You go to the DMV and get treated like shit. Who the fuck... I've paid for my own surgery. So do you think when you go and when you fucking get hit by a car that you're paying for the complete fucking amount of surgery that you're gonna... There's things called insurance. And I'm sorry that you think that I just don't pay for it, but I do. And in my state, I'm sorry for taking advantage of what I can take advantage of. Great. When's the last time that you just sat there and just went to the gas station on your corner or whatever because it was just the gas station there? You're going to take advantage of that lesser fucking, the cheaper gas, right? You're taking advantage of the system. Those people are charging you less because they know that you need it. And guess what's going to happen? You're going to go there, and then guess what? They're going to upcharge it, and now you got to find another fucking place. But because it's been so convenient, right? But this is all taking advantage of the fucking system. Oh, great. So you don't break the law? Is this what you're talking about? What are the laws that are being broken that I'm doing? I'm paying money. I'm living. I have a job. I pay taxes. I go to the store and I have to pay taxes on bottles. Great, yeah. Did that ever keep anybody from fucking polluting the fucking ocean with plastic? No. But I still pay taxes. Still got to pay for plastic bags. Doesn't matter where they go to after that. Still got to pay fucking 10 cents extra. You're talking about taxes? Yeah, I pay them every day. Every time I go to the grocery store. Every time that I pay for anything. My health care. Anything. I still pay. When I literally make a fucking... when I work at a place and I make a fucking income, I get taxed. So I'm paying for my own shit? What are you talking about? I've had 32 years on this earth, and a lot of them have been fucking working. So yeah, I paid for my own shit, bitch. What the fuck are you talking about? You idiot. You fucking scum of the earth. You have no right. Oh, right. Doesn't matter. Great. I also live in Los Angeles, where everything is super expensive. Where the fuck do you live at? Do you live in Idaho? Arkansas? Florida? There's a lot of shit that is very expensive in California. I pay probably more taxes and shit than you fucking... What are you talking about? I paid for my own shit living 32 years on this fucking earth. Yeah, I pay taxes. Yeah, I paid for it. Great. You don't have to pay for it because I paid for it because I work, bitch. Very simple. You think you paid for it? Oh, great. So I work for nothing. Great. And I just pay taxes for nothing. You know what? I also pay taxes for the shit that you do, too. When you have your fucking cheap... What are you talking about? Taxes. Money spent on what? So I'm an illegal alien and I don't pay anything, right? And I'm just taking advantage of whatever. I literally work. And I've paid all of this shit that you think that I'm getting for free. I paid for, bitch. It says it on my fucking thing, on my year to date. How much have you made? How much have you actually made? Bitch, what are you talking about? Fuck you. You guys are done. Ended. Completely done. You guys have nothing better to talk about. You want me to touch myself on... Because you want me... Where's the itch? My vagina? My ankle? My armpit? My neck, bitch? Yeah. Go and do something that makes you happy. And that if you think that I'm gonna fucking be mad at you for that, absolutely not. Go and live your life. Go and live your best life. Doing whatever the fuck you think it is. And it's not killing people, obviously. If it's like fucking having babies, because obviously men can do that. Men can just have sex with whoever the fuck they want. And women just have to sit there and just play the fucking game in certain states. So what is it? What makes you happy? Fishing? Watching me? Talking shit? Going to work? Watching TV? Lifting weights? Driving a good car? Knowing how to fix it? Put car parts in your car? What is it? Then go and do that. Because I'm not going to hold you back from that. Realize that. As much as you want to talk shit to me, yeah, great. When you come back and you're like, hey, yeah, I did this. Awesome. Good for you. And you might hate me. You might hate everything that I do. But guess what? If you ever needed somebody to be proud for what you do, just hit me in my DMs. Let me know what's going on in your life. Guarantee you I'm going to give you a thumbs up. If it's not fucking killing people. And this is regardless of what people are saying in chat. And what they say and all. I have bad days. Yeah, I have bad days. I have bad days. Nobody is perfect. Thank you, Booty Cream Cheese. Love you too. Pay for your own gas. Go and get your own oil. Go and harvest your own oil and pay for your own gas. And then kill all of your own animals and get all of your milk and all of your produce. And then literally all of the electricity that you pay for, you need to pay for it. You need to generate it for yourself. You can't depend on somebody else. You pay taxes, right? But still, you need to literally go and just kind of figure it out and just kind of like, you know what I mean, know where your taxes are going. You know what I mean? Where are they going? Have you worked? Do you not understand the fact as much as that I'm going to go and have insurance that I've paid for my whole fucking life? Like, literally, I've paid so much in taxes working in my life. Maybe just, like, don't worry about it so much. So what are taxes? And if I paid them, am I still okay? Because it's kind of like a toll, right? You gotta kind of like pay a toll. Maybe not in this, like, you know, how it works of like just putting up money up front. But have I paid into shit that other people have fucking used? As much as you think that I'm using, have I paid for Joel Rancid's shit and everybody else's shit that they do? Absolutely, I've paid for all of that. I pay for that. I pay for the homeless people to have all. You want to know? Pallet shelter. Go and egg it. I paid for that. I paid for them to live in these places, and then they talk shit to me and say, oh, this, and that. I literally pay for you to be there. I pay for my own shit. That's how a country works. Look at Canada. I pay taxes. I could pay for my own shit in taxes. What are you saying? Look at Canada, dude. Free healthcare. Oh, so are they all fucking raping the system too? I don't think so. Because the system is... What are you talking about? Look at Denmark. Look at a lot of... You can... So what is it? When you pay taxes this is... Play Tropico 6. Play something other than The Sims. Okay? When you have a civilization of people where they work and they do their shit, right? They pay in taxes, they pay for their shit. People just go out and make businesses then. So how do people get business grants? How do people get grants and loans? What is credit? So my credit is shit? What is credit? How do people pay for shit that they can't afford? Like cars and houses and all the other shit. When you work in a society, how it is supposed to happen is when you pay taxes, it's supposed to help you out. You are supposed to not have to pay for things. Or it should be cheaper. My healthcare should not be that expensive. To take an ambulance when I'm dying, to have a baby, to own a house, These are things that people have to work for, but you pay taxes your whole life, but you have to work and have. Honestly, it's a fucked up system, and you're getting on me to chop off a body part. Do you watch the Kardashians? All of the people that you watch on TV have had some type of motherfucking alterations to their body. Do you watch the Marvel shit? So you like to watch superheroes. You like to watch Superman and Thor. But here I am just trying to cut my tits off and live my life. And you pay tickets to a movie, to go and watch a movie. You pay for Hulu you pay for food for them to literally feed you horrible shit that gives you diseases. You pay. Where are your taxes going? You tell me. I need to know. What are you funding that you do not agree with? There's, here it is. Oh yeah, what else? Your opinions don't matter. You pay for shit and pay taxes, and those things are gone and away. Unless you can take advantage of it. Oh wow. I'm not sitting here with fucking $100,000. I've made so much money, but I have gotten taxed. Why is it that you make more money and they tax you more? But we're worried about taxes? How about worry about... You don't even know how taxes work, bitch. Figure it out. Who are you? Yep. Just as much as you pay for something that you don't agree with, I pay for it too, bitch. Sorry, but that's how it goes. Go and try to fucking sit there and tell them, hey, I want all of my money to go to these things. Yeah, great. Me too. I want my taxes to go to things that help me. Me too. Literally. And help everybody else. Literally, when I work and I pay taxes, I want that shit. If I'm not getting it, literally, maybe somebody else should get it. Right? If we're paying taxes into something, it's to have a fun for things maybe that people, is taxes not... What? So what is an allowance that I pay to the government? What is an allowance to you? When you sit there and you save money in your fucking little piggy bank, it's the same shit. You literally are paying a fucking tax to your piggy bank. As much as you make, you are sitting there and taking away from that, but it's separate now. You make money and you pay for shit that you don't want, but you've got to save money for what you do want. And then you want to sit there and fucking judge other people for using the tax. I pay for... You think that you have paid something? Literally, like, I pay taxes too. You think that I haven't worked for it? Wow. What kind of world are we living in? In the sense of where we just pay money to something the fucking whole time that we work, and then you're like, oh yeah, you can't do that because of your insurance. Absolutely I can. I paid for everything. I paid for everything. If you want to get technical, do I make $100,000? Do I make fucking $50,000 a year? Do what you make? Why is there a gross then? Everybody pays for something. Yeah, I paid for what I want to do. Yep. When I was out there, what was it? In October, I think. What, TwitchCon was just a couple weeks ago. See, that's the thing. Is I don't need donators. It would be great for people to support, my journey in life. But all you guys want to do is talk shit about it. So I'm not going to sit there and, as much as you don't pay attention to chat. How about you donate for your fucking comment to be fucking out there and read out loud, you little fucking bitch. You literally come out here and ask for so much more than you get in a fucking chat and Chicken Andy or whatever the fuck. You want me to pay attention to you? Fuck you, bitch. You're a fucking hypocrite fuck. All of, out, dude. It's out. It's gone. It's literally fucking over with. I'm gonna put it up there. Yeah. And let's see. Let's see how many people. As many people want to talk shit and literally don't fucking do a gosh darn fucking thing about it. You talk about paying taxes and money and all this shit. You want to talk shit and you'll go donate to talk shit in somebody else's chat, but you want me to pay attention to you in my chat? Fuck you, bitch. You're a bitch. That's what you are. You're a bitch ass nigga. If I gotta go and figure out myself how to fucking chop up my shit and fucking make my shit, then I'll fucking do it, dude. Still gonna have the videos. I got a whole ass phone that I can delete everything off of and literally just film my whole shit. My whole thing. My top surgery, which I'm gonna get, as much as you guys hate it, as much as you guys wish that I wouldn't. Even if I don't get it, and there's somebody else that's gonna do it, there's somebody else that's living off your taxes, you're gonna be here fucking complaining about it. But guess what? When you're fucking, if ever you're homeless and you need some type of assistance, if you need some shit, it's gonna come down to a fucing thing. And you've paid taxes your whole life. I'm pretty sure people that were homeless have paid taxes. Why doesn't that work for them? How about veterans that have sat there and fucking went overseas and fucking sat there and did their whole shit? Now they're sitting out in a fucking wheelchair off of fucking Beverly and shit. Where did their taxes go then? What about those women that you sit there and consistently say that they shouldn't have abortions all their life, that they sat there and worked? Where did their taxes go? Oh, Planned Parenthood is federal. Great. Do you smoke weed? How many drugs do you... you can't play both sides of the field. It's literally a thing that's giving somebody an option and you want to take it away. What do we pay for then? Just nothing? Okay, great. Cool. Let's just live our whole lives and pay taxes and then fucking literally just get fucking blocked on fucking things that help our lives. You know you pay for Joel Rancid shit, and I pay for Joel Rancid shit, and I pay for everybody else's shit because I work. It's not that, and now if I was a homeless person and I was getting top surgery, then you might have to question things. But I have worked, and even then, we live in America and we pay taxes. If you've had a job, you've paid tax. Do you have a social security number? I have one too. So what's credit then? So why are you going to feel bad because I have a good credit score and I can sit there and buy a car off the lot and you can't? It's the same shit if you think about it, but your opinion on everything else is what makes it different. Oh yeah, I shouldn't chop off my tits. Oh, taxes, what do I pay for? Well, I can drive a car off the lot and you fucking can't. And you sit there and pay taxes. What does your credit score look like, bitch? I think there's a lot of things that people need to look into before they try to come and press me on YouTube. Who is somebody that lives in America that doesn't have payments on something? Have you bought, how many things have you bought in your life straight cash for? You don't need credit? Oh, cool, great. You're fucking living high, buddy. Like, fucking good, dude. You're doing a good job. You're so much better than everybody else. The fucking thing is that me and you and everybody else that wants to complain about, I didn't pay for this. You literally pay for other shit. I pay for other shit. I pay taxes. I've worked since I was fucking 16. Okay? So, I think that I might have paid for all of the shit that I need. Probably assistance from the government. Just a little bit. Never has been a lot. And even then, I still pay taxes. What is it? Yeah, the fucking government should assist people. That's what they should do. Play a game where you have a civilization of people and you just don't offer them any option of anything. You just have them work and you tax them and you don't give them any kind of anything. You don't give them a fucking place to go and have fun. You don't give them anything. It's just literally just working all the time and there's no benefit to anything. Like, you still tax them and there's nothing going on. There's no progresses in society. There's nothing in the community. There's just taxes all the time and you don't get anything. No. And you don't get to choose what you pay for in this world if you're paying taxes. You want to be angry? Go and yell at the government. Don't yell at me. Go yell at the government. Go and do your picket signs outside of the fucking, like, wherever the fuck you want to go. Don't yell at me, dude. I didn't do it. I'm simply a person that works and goes to a job and fucking literally does my thing, and I just want things, and I fucking go through the net. You think that it was just like, oh yeah, but I had to wait. You think insurance is easy? There is literally a chance that I was sitting there and saying, hey, it might not work out for me. Do you think that it was just that easy? How easy is it for you to go and get any type of medical help in the U.S., insurance-wise? You literally have to wait when you smash your car or somebody smashes their car into you. You have to wait weeks for insurance to pay you out. But do you pay into that? Don't you pay your insurance? Oh, great! You've never made payments on anything. No insurance. You've paid your insurance full on for your whole life. Straight up. Thousands of dollars. Don't have to worry about it. Doesn't matter. Doesn't, your insurance on your car, your registration, fucking just having a fucking like literal like fucking gas. Gas is something that you pay for that is unregulated in your fucking sense. Is it? Oh, great. I'm entitled? Absolutely not. If you work, and so the whole thing was taxes. Right? Let's get back. Let's crack into it. It was people very upset about my surgery that I'm getting. There's a whole bunch of other shit that you can talk shit about me for. But if you want to get back into what we're talking about, somebody was very upset that I'm using my insurance, that I've paid less than what I should have for a surgery because of insurance. But I've literally have paid more in taxes, and they say, I don't pay for that. I don't pay taxes for you to go. Well, I also work, and I pay taxes, and I think I might have paid for that. So that's the end of the story. Period. Bye. Then what are people talking about? Go and tell the people in my fucking chat that. Go and tell them that. They feel angry that they're paying for something that they fucking think that I'm getting. It's not insurance, right? Whoa, taxes are insurance. Then maybe people should fucking realize that. And then when people sit there and pay full out for their gender confirmation surgery, what the fuck are you talking about then if it's not taxes? Oh, taxes aren't insurance. Great. Yeah, cool. Great. Yeah, people have insurance and they pay out of pocket. Some people have insurance in different states. That is not my problem. You want to be angry at somebody? Go and be angry at the state. Don't be angry at me. Because you fucktards really, honestly, apparently don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And I guess I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about either. Who's paying taxes for what? Then what is it abortions for then? So if people have fucking insurance, then they should just be able to have abortions wherever the fuck they live at then, because taxes don't matter. Oh, great, because it's Planned Parenthood and all this shit. That is not what they're saying. They're saying abortions are illegal. It doesn't matter if you have insurance or not. Clumsy, I don't have a StreamYards link right now. If you want to talk shit to me, You can do it in chat like everybody else. So what? So we don't pay, everybody doesn't pay a state tax? Great. Well, in California, I pay state taxes. I get fucking charged extra. I get charged for California state. I get it back on my refund, which means that I literally pay into California state taxes. So if I want something to be done in my state when I pay for taxes in my state, then it should be just that, right? Oh, but insurance and it, but whatever, dude. I'm so done. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. What it is a bunch of people with opinions, and then they want to sit there and be angry at the LGBT community for being so fucking offended. But I think that if you looked at the opposite of what, who is offended by the LGBT community, I think that you have a greater amount of people that don't even have rights to be offended. You literally, a person can just walk down the street. How does that feel for you? You know what I mean? Not being LGBT. How does that feel for you? When you walk into a place and it feels like you don't belong there. But you're just this guy. Imagine just a whole thing, and there's a whole fucking thing behind it about taxes and things and insurance and all blah blah blah. You're just a guy going into a fucking Starbucks coffee wearing fucking flip-flops, and now you don't feel you're uncomfortable because people are looking at you. Oh, great, but fuck that transgender person that's fucking just trying to fucking live their life. How about all your insecurities? How do you work with them? Great. So it's your biceps, it's your legs, it's your smell, it's your whatever. Do you wear cologne? That is not natural. Sorry. But your smell when you put cologne on it's not a natural thing. You are creating an unnatural thing. Great. But you feel like you need it to go and present yourself to people. Your cologne. Or your deodorant, by the way. Your natural smells are not okay. My natural, we should just be natural. Great. Don't wear deodorant for fucking a month. And go to work and see how many people fucking congratulate you on being natural. How about walk around without shoes? Or clothes. Clothes aren't natural. Shoes aren't natural. It was Seth Rogen's yearbook. You should really check that book out. It's very awesome. It is like if you're like talking to a homie. I don't know. And they're like telling you stories and shit. Sometimes it gets into like things like with acting and different and comedy. But literally he goes into like, it's a good book. Oh, right. So I should just, because I have a vagina and tits, just automatically just that's who I'm supposed to be. I'm just supposed to, because I have a vagina and tits, fall in what line, again, should I fall into for you? What box makes it comfortable for you to accept me? What box do you put females in that makes them comfortable, or makes you comfortable to accept them? How many guys would accept a female with armpit hair? Biological woman with armpit hair. They grow it. It is natural. For a reason, it is there. How about leg hair? They should just be themselves. And they should not feel like they should have to wear makeup. But when they don't wear makeup, biological women, by the way, when they don't wear makeup, it's like, oh, wow. And then when they do, it's like, oh, wow. And then you want them to have their fucking... Okay, great. When's the last time you had a girlfriend with hairy legs? That is natural. The hair grows on the legs. Great. Call me whatever you want to do, dude. It's not gonna affect me at all. It's not gonna affect my life. Because you're gonna say it here, and I'm being the most real. See, the thing is I can sit here and be real with you and talk to you through a screen, and I'm gonna get the same hate just walking into a room. Just walking into a room. You guys are so bent on just like everything that I do, and then how I'm just like all this shit. I can literally just be myself and just like go and get a fucking coffee or like go and pump my gas. There's always gonna be somebody. And that's the thing. I don't need you guys to tell me it. It's already been said. Has it stopped me? Am I dead? Am I dead? Am I dead, dude? Have I died? I'm pretty sure that's what hell looks like. There's a part of hell where you just get judged constantly, right? Isn't that what judge is so great? Okay, whatever. Yeah, I'm alive. I'm walking around. I'm walking around. And you guys think that you press me? You guys think that what you're gonna say is gonna fucking do anything to me? Oh, sorry. Because you call me such a piece of shit and abomination, right? Imagine when I turn off the camera and walk around in life. Do you think that through a screen that do you think that you own anything? You own nothing. You're nothing. The only people that matter are that give me that positive energy back. Maybe you're having a bad day. Sorry. I'll be your punching bag. You have bad days consistently. So you come on here and you just, you're trolling. Great. I guess that's what makes the fucking whole shit work, right? Is this literally what you think about me? Wow. That's horrible. So sorry. Fuck. Oh, wow. don't need acceptance from you guys. I turn off the stream and I go and I live my life. I don't need to ban anybody in here. I don't need to filter people's emotions and their opinions because they do not own me. It is the same thing with words. It's words. You guys say the N-word, nigger, all the fucking time. But what do you say? Oh, it's the people that give it fucking fucking importance, energy. They feed into it. It's just a word. You think I'm gonna feed into your bullshit? I'm not gonna give your words, whether it's nigger or whatever the fuck else, any fucking weight. And anything. Doesn't matter. Say it. I want you to. Be your true self. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna fucking call me out for being my true self, but I want you to sit there and say what you want to say. Come on, come over here. Let's go. Say it. Do it. Be it. If that's who you are, let's go. Racist? Am I black? Because we can play this game. Black people can't be racist, right? Or is that just gonna prove my whole shit? Come on. Am I racist? Black. I'm 17% Nigerian and a whole bunch of other percentages and a whole bunch of shit that you guys probably don't even know where the fuck it is in the world, because I don't. I fucking half of the people that talk shit don't even know where what the fuck they are. Imagine that. Go get a DNA test. Thank you, Blackbeard. Go get a fucking DNA test. I am Bantu people. Dude, do you want me to pull it up? Literally. Okay, so I'm racist. Right. Living in America in the times. But black people just can't be racist because, oh yeah, white people are in the fucking position of fucking, they have too many positions of being in authority, so everything's just gonna work for white people, so black people can't be racist because it's not gonna work. Yeah, right, cool, great. Okay, let's go. Bro, I got Senegal, Nigerian, Cameroon, Congo, Western Bantu peoples, Benin, and Togo, Ivory Coast, Ghana. I've got fucking Mali, Nigeria. I've also got England and Scotland and Ireland and Denmark and Sweden and fucking Jewish peoples of Europe and Norway. Do you need it on a map for you guys to understand? That's where I'm from. Yeah. Me and Aldi are like fucking cousins. My legs hurt so bad. Oh. You ever gonna get the fuck off of here and like stretch? We don't need to eat anything because we ate food already. We'll probably have some chocolate though. Just like one piece of chocolate. They are huge. They're gonna go by. I'm gonna go to bed. Cause I got shit that I gotta do. So like, see you later, dude. Have a good one. Keep being angry. Go to your next streamer's fucking chat. Go to the next chat, you